I'll often get asked questions about how and when did I start learning about emotional intelligence. And when I describe it, I explain when I was about 23 at a family gathering. My sister's boyfriend at the time, who I'd known for a year and we'd interacted a lot, saw me for the first time interacting with my mom. And after a while hanging out and observing what was happening, he came up to me and he said, "What the hell is wrong with you?" I was like, "What do you mean?" "You're like a total asshole. I've never seen you act like this before." I was like, "I know." Like with my mom, I don't know what it is. I can't control myself. I can't change myself. I mean, she triggers me all over the place and I can't do anything about it. And I don't know exactly what it was about that particular moment, but in it, because this is not the first time someone has said that to me, in it, I heard myself say those words again. It's not my fault. I don't know what's going on. I can't control it. And I called bullshit. Because the truth is, blaming outward was because there was a great amount of discomfort inward. A discomfort of self-aggrandizing or self-pitying, the discomfort of my ego showing up, of anger, frustration, agitation, fear, overwhelm, all of these emotions that were uncomfortable. Because I didn't know how to manage them, I behaved really poorly. And so I decided there must be something I can do. I went to the bookstore and I found a book called Mama Drama, and it introduced me to a few concepts, and that started the path towards emotional intelligence development. The ego plays a very big role in how we behave, and especially in toxic behaviors. And remember, toxic behaviors are not just this one picture of us being abrupt and abrasive and blowing up. Toxic behaviors can also be quiet, sabotage, withdrawal. Those are also toxic. And the role, the powerful role that the emotion plays, that the ego plays, requires us to develop our emotional intelligence skills. And this is why I'm beginning to offer public classes on emotional intelligence, because it's so impactful. The death of that part of my ego started a new chapter of my life. It literally changed my life. And my own evolution of my emotional intelligence skills has continually helped me to identify parts of my ego and to quiet them, to decrease their power so that my toxic behaviors decrease. And I get to show up in the world differently. Differently how? More authentic, more empathetic, more alive, more happy, more well, more grounded, more centered. There is no blame, there is no shame that's extended outward. This is the power of emotional intelligence skills, especially geared towards our ego. So in this 4-part series, I'm going to be taking you through emotional self-awareness, really learning like, what is your ego? What does it sound like? When does it show up? Self-regard, because the antidote to our ego is our own self-esteem. So we'll do exercises in growing our self-regard. Getting in shape, basically meaning we need to build our energy reservoir. We have to work on stress tolerance and optimism skills, and then finally breaking the pattern. And in emotional intelligence, this really relates to our impulse control and reality testing. And by putting these 4 things together over the course of February, you will elevate your emotional intelligence skills with specific relationship to your ego and how it shows up.